Okay, so we've gone through basically my mother's life up until this point, and we've touched upon my dad's life up until this point. We need to fill in some gaps here, as I see it, because we're really talking about my life, and that's what's important. Fuck them. It's all about me. When my parents finally got divorced, little backstory: when my mom and I were in Colorado, that really was the downfall of that relationship. It really got weird after that. It was never really the same. My mom had a lover, and I think that she probably had a couple of more. Probably at least two more in between. Anyway, my dad figured out where we were. Didn't take him very long. Tried to contact us. Finally just fucking drove up there and banged on the door and was like, "Hey, hello," you know, what the fuck? Somehow or another they reconciled, and we moved back to Texas. Again, we lived in a 41-foot fifth wheel travel trailer in Mansfield, Texas. We lived there for a long damn time. I remember I went to Arlington School District for just a little while, and I remember moving back to Mansfield. I remember we moved to the coast, Clute, Texas, for just a little while, and then back. My dad worked construction, so wherever the job was, that's where he had to move to. But I remember him working in Fort Worth a lot. I remember him working in Dallas a lot. I remember him. Hearing about the jobs, parking garages and buildings. I don't know the details, but I know that when I look out on the Fort Worth skyline, I see a little bit of my dad over there, because I know that he did some of that, something of that. Maybe not the tallest fucking building, but I know that he was involved in building that, building that Fort Worth skyline. And same thing in Dallas. I know that he worked in Dallas quite a bit back in the early 80s, and when I look out on Dallas, the Dallas skyline, I just can't help but think that, some of my dad's blood, sweat, and tears is in that, And that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It connects me. It connects me to this DFW area. It makes me feel like this is part of my heritage. This is part of my growth, part of my, it's why I'm here. It's how I'm here. More than anything, it's how I'm here. Because if it wouldn't have been for that, shit, we would have been in fucking Houston or fucking San Antonio or fucking someplace else, you know. That's important to me. I'm glad that we were here. You know, I live in Arlington now, but you know, Mansfield is my home. Always has been, always will be.